Alrighty, welcome to a mixed media lesson. So media just means basically materials. So mixed media means like a mix-up of materials. And what we're gonna do today is we're gonna collage on a surface so that we can draw on it later on. Because it's really cool to have a collage of different textures and papers and then draw on it afterwards. Our goal today is in this collage, we want to try and have a variety of colors and textures, okay? Now, mixed media is a really cool thing because artists really love it because it means you can use whatever you want to make art. So, oh, my cat wants to get let out. Hold on. Okay, go ahead. So, artists love this stuff because you can use whatever you want to make art. And what I just did right now is I kind of did a tour of my house and picked up just random stuff that I'm not going to use for anything, and I can use it for a collage. So I have this random book that I tried making book art from like a long time ago. I'm not using it. I'm not going to read it. Hey, what's this? I've got our Westmont newspaper. I can use this if I want. I found some cool yarns. Okay, I love yarn. I have plenty more than that, but I just grabbed a couple. I made a stencil a little earlier, which I'm going to use today. I went in the kitchen and found tin foil, which is cool. I've got different tissue papers. I went way back into my garage and found all these different scraps of cloth that I used to sew from this when I was a little kid. My mom used this one, I think in the 70s or 80s, to make my brother's clothes and stuff. I used to use this material to make doll clothes. I used this for my cousin's wedding shower. She loved the color pink, so I thought that material was really cool. Basically, anything you want, you can throw into this to create really cool textures and colors. I mean, I was just in the bathroom, and my cat loves to play with cotton balls, and there were a couple on the floor, so I grabbed these because I thought I might be able to like pull some really cool texture into my collage. So what you need is just basically random papers. I have my garbage can next to me. You can actually see over here if I want to like pull papers out of that and layer them in. So you'll need just your stuff, the random things that go through your house and go through the garbage even. Try to find lots of colors and textures because that's what we're going for. We're going for variety. And then I have posted a video, just a link to a video about how to make glue from flour and water and salt. So I'm using that in case you don't have glue. You can use tape if you have glue. Go ahead and use it. Do not send your parents out to buy you glue. I don't want anybody getting sick. So I'm just going to start kind of tearing paper and gluing it down. And what I want to do, because I'm preparing, this is a surface. Okay, this is just you could do this on paper. I recommend on cardboard. This is from a cereal box that I'm all done with. What I'm going to recommend is that you try to kind of keep your collage in the center a little bit lighter so that when you draw, you can see your drawing a little bit more easily. And then all the colorful, interesting stuff, like all these papers, the materials I showed you, the yarn, we can try and make like a little bit more of a border out of that. When it comes to collaging stuff down, rather than cutting with the scissors, I'm going to recommend that you tear paper. First of all, artists love how that looks because it looks kind of old and decrepit and stuff. And then also what happens when you tear paper, okay, is that you expose the little fibers of the paper. Okay, and that helps to absorb the glue a little bit more easily, and it allows it to kind of glue down a little bit more smoothly. So whatever you're using, whatever paper it is, go ahead and tear it instead of cutting into it. So I'm just going to keep going. You'll see me working. I recommend that in this video you kind of press fast forward. You increase the speed setting so that you're not bored watching me do this for like 10 minutes. But here I have a piece of paper. I'm going to add like a nice layer of glue to just the bottom of it. That's going to go down. And if you can hear in the background, my cat wants to be let back into the room, so I might take a break and get up and letter in again. As you can see, the glue, not too bad. Kind of looks like pancake batter, but that's cool, that's fine. And I'm just going to keep going. Remember, I'm going to try and keep it light in the center and then add all my interesting textures around the borders of this. And they can kind of intermingle in the center as well, but I want to really be able to see my drawing later. There you go. Ooh. Scooch. There you go.